Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It, sorry to didn't stream. Oh, I hear myself. Oh no. That's no good. Alright, we're good now. Sorry, I skipped last week. I had stuff going on. If you're in the Discord, I kinda explained all that. Let's see. Model. There I am. Hello. I always forget my model for some reason. Like I was looking back on some of my streams and it's like a constant. Every stream I do that for some reason. Okay, so hey, Pokemon Go Charizard. I'm pretty sure that's Emilio, right? That's your second channel. If not, you two have a very similar way of typing. It's kind of interesting. Welcome in, welcome in. I just started. I am going to be working on some Blender stuff, Assetto Corsa stuff, because I got a racetrack I'm working on that is almost ready. I thought I could get it done this week, but life didn't work out that way. So I'm gonna try to get some progress done today, that I can get it ready by next week, hopefully, so people can play on it. Because people seem very excited about it. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. It's been a very chaotic week, kind of like make a lot of plans and some of them are delayed and whatnot, but here we are. Ready to have some fun. So yeah, not sure I'm gonna do this. Because obviously I'm gonna be doing Blender. So that would be like the main thing. But I think I might be able to bounce between Blender and the actual game to test some stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. I also probably should have got some of this stuff ready beforehand, but I don't quite have stuff figured out. Kind of hit stream before I got it ready, you know? Let's see. I guess we could just go window. So we go here. Where'd I go? Where am I? There I am. Hello. Okay. Window capture. I should be able to... Huh. Does Blender not count as a window? It should. Interesting. Hmm. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. So there's Blender. So this is the track I'm working on. And then I think I should be able to add another window capture. That is the game. I don't think that's quite what I wanted, actually, now that I think about it. But that's fine. So we'll put that one here, and then I'll hide it for now, but we can open up the game now whenever we want to test some stuff. So, This is Skorost. It is from the PS. I want to say PS2 or PS1 uh, version of Speed Racer, the video game. Um, and for the Assetto Corsa Speed Racer stuff I've been playing, this is like one. Or when I started working on this track, it was like one of the only tracks people haven't attempted yet to make a mod for. Um, but yeah, so I figured, hey, might as well throw my hat in the ring, and so far so good. That was last Christmas or so. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, and it's not quite perfect, but I wanted to get a new update out. So what I've been doing in this update is getting this undertrack model put together, as well as I have in here the no, not that one. The environment from the game as like a temporary thing for them, which looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm working on this for the next update. Is going to be mainly the undertrack and the environment. There's like these jumps and stuff that I could optimize, but I opted not to do that in this update. Because I need to update the track path for that, which will be rough. Yeah. So I have the track all segmented out because exporting the track as is a bit too big. It's all like, I think it's 27 kilometers of track, and the vertice count on these are kind of massive. So it's a bit much. In fact, in its current state, it's still a bit much, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get there. And I need to open the different blend file. I have two blend files. I have this one, which is what I'm using to bake the track, export it into the game. And then I have another one, which is the raw file that I can make edits to and then re-export to the bake version. Let's see, if I go here, then I can go to this one. There we are. So this is all the track pieces, as well as the actual track path. One of these track paths is the correct one. I can't remember. You know, I'll just leave them on. But for Skorost, there's a couple different track types in here that I need to get working. But the main ones is this banked track. That's the main one you drive on, and it's slightly banked so that you can correct yourself on turns a bit easier. It's a bit more forgiving. And then the half pipe track, which is mainly used in this underground section, and a little bit in up here too, I believe. And then I also would like take the road bit, flip it 180 degrees to create a tunnel, which is used in here. So yeah, and so I needed to create an undertrack for that, and also a transition piece to be able to go from flat to piped and vice versa. So once I get the where is it? Once I get the baked version working. Come on. Come on. Where is... the game won't, or OBS won't let me switch back over. But once I get the baked version working and get the flat track segmented out and exported correctly, then we'll go back to the regular version and do the same thing with a pipe. So the pipe sections are in where they need to be and segmented in such a way, or split in such a way that the game can run it without like throwing a fit or whatever. Then we will get the transition pieces ready. I'm just doing it that way so it's easier to like organize and make sure everything's working as I go. Because yeah, this trek is big and you kind of have to split it up in that way. Okay. That said, if I can get the... There we go. There's the bake version. That said, I do have this version in-game already. The pits got all messed up for some reason, which is frustrating, so I can't really drive it yet, but I do have it in-game. And I also have the pipes in like a separate track. So we can... I guess we could do that real quick and test... sorry, too many windows open. Oh, we could test that for like a clipping, which might be interesting. I was also thinking of having some music playing, but I'm not sure how I would do that. I guess another window capture, put some music on from YouTube. That might be a smart idea. Let's see, what kind of music should we have in the background here? Select YouTube. And then I will hide you under everything else and name it YouTube. There we go. Let's see, what music should we have for this? How's this sound? Yeah, I kind of like that. Something Speed Racer-ish? Yeah, that's a good idea. This is kind of Speed Racer-ish. Also, how you doing, Davis? Welcome, welcome. I definitely did not see you last night on my stream. Definitely not, no. That is not giving me audio in capture audio. There we go. That's still not capturing audio. Why? What happened? That's annoying. Doing good, just lurking and gaming. Nice. Yeah, that... I like how... Maybe it's just people watching VODs or something, but I think a lot of people have been lurking when it comes to my streams, and I like it. I like how it's like a calm vibe around here. I'm guessing you're playing Pal World, right? I still need to check it out. I haven't really bothered on that. Oh, okay, it was open the wrong opera thing. There we go. That should have music now. Yeah. Yeah, it is chill. Especially on stuff like today, where it's just like, hey, I got a project I want to work on, and you guys are just chilling in the background, watching it. Oh, you beat it already. Wow, okay. Dang. Okay, let's see. You know, I think I will test the half-pipe section again. I have a track set up for that. Got you guys on my phone, so I can check. Put the phone off to the side, so I can check. Wait, really? Oh, dang. Okay, hold on. Side tangent. Oh wait, I don't have Epic on my new computer. That's the one thing I forgot. Dang it. Yeah, I oh man. Alright, I'll check that after stream. But yeah, Outer Worlds is cool. That's the from Obsidian, right? The former Bethesda, but not Bethesda people. That's cool. Oh, not now. Dang it, no! Every time. I keep forgetting to check Epic. Okay. Change you to that. There we go. Yeah, I heard Outer Wilds was good. Wait a minute, this isn't a half pipe. Huh. Whoops. That's not good. Wrong one. Beacon Pines and We Were Here Together. I haven't heard of either of those. Huh. Oh, Beacon Pines looks interesting. Oh. Another one, We Were Here Together. Oh, that one I recognize. Yeah. That's the co-op thing. Cool. Yeah. I'll check that one out. But for now, I need to fix the thing. So we can test the half-pipe stuff. Export. That pipe. Oh right, I should probably show this one too. Ta-da! I have a third blend file. This one is something I sent to Dogish, who's making Thunderhead. This is for dog bowls. So if I remove the pipe, I believe it's in here. No, not that one. That one? Well, kind of that one. Nope. There we go. I got a dog bowl thing. I figured out some Blender stuff, how to do that. And sent it his way. It looks a little messy, but that's because you have to clean it up after the fact, and doing that for the undertrack was impossible. But yeah, so I might add this to a track as well. But at the moment, I've just been repurposing it for my own stuff as like a nice little track to test some stuff out. Okay. It should be exported. Well, no, hold on. I'm all turned around. I gotta put it into my game, because I export in a different spot. Okay, it should be in game now. So if I run the game, ta-da! Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta give it the right setup. And is it showing? I have too many tabs open. Hold on, yeah, blah blah. There we go. Okay, capture audio. There we go. Ta-da! Ignore the map. The map's broken. All right, so this is the half pipes I will be using for Skorost. They're pretty much the same as the ones that are currently on Skorost, actually. With the exception that this has curbs on the top and an undertrack and stuff. So if I go free cam, ta-da! And so this undertrack and the curb up here and the road are all separate models. So the reason I exported it into this format is to test, make sure that if like you get your wheel up here, like things don't get all crazy. Yeah, coding is modern day wizardry. It's black magic. I really enjoy the process though, but it's honestly not that bad once you figure out how to do stuff. There is a few stuff that I still haven't quite figured out, but yeah, I like teaching myself how to do things. I really enjoy it. And seeing people get all excited about what I do is also, you know, it's quite the reward in its own way. And honestly, even though this is just like a test track, I actually really enjoy half pipes in this way. Like, kind of like a skate ramp. Feels very relaxing. Okay, you can just turn your brain off. But yeah, so this seemingly works. I haven't been able to test at high speeds. Like, I know for a fact people are going to end up, like, going really fast on Skorost. But for now, I think this is working. This feels satisfying, so... I think this part works. This part's good. And now we can switch over to, where is it? This one. Skorost proper. And so I tried using a new way to export stuff, because usually I break this up, export it as like an FBX file, and then load it through Assetto Corsa's like built-in editor. But with this track being so big, I wanted to try a different way where you can export directly from Blender, which is this thing on the side here. Oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong file. Still on the wrong file. This one. But it broke the pits for this, so it's not gonna behave very well. Too many tabs. It feels like something you'd see on a pinball table, like when the upper rails, the ball shoots up to the right. Bleh, words. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, the test track. Yeah, I liked it. I kind of want to incorporate it into a new track idea. Kind of like that, or like a skate park kind of thing. Less of a racetrack and more of just like navigating to different ideas on a track or something. Yeah. I think half of it is due to like the squiggly nature of it. So you kind of like ride the wave in a way, and it's fun. Anyway, so here is what the new exporter dropped when I got it ready. And I'm just falling. For some reason, the pits are broken. They just spit you out at the origin for some reason. Like, I can't... I don't get it. But everything else is working. The undertrack is all in. And the environment is mostly in. Which is nice. And don't tell anyone, but this section here, where it transitions to the checker, I had to do that by hand. The track wouldn't connect correctly. So that's why some stuff is missing down here. I had to do all this. You don't notice though, so that's cool. But yeah, you're supposed to spawn like here at the starting line, but it's not doing that, which is annoying. And the jumps are not in except for the long jump at the moment. I have to do that part manually. And I'm not looking forward to doing it here. Like, there's supposed to be a jump right here that I have to cut that manually and then select this part, pull it up to like ramp you. It's rough. The big jump, however, is in, and I believe it is roughly the same as it used to be, which is nice. With the benefit of there's an undertrack now, so you can actually see where you land, which should be helpful for people. So like down here, for one, I need to fix this, but also it's supposed to transition to pipe section, and it doesn't do that quite yet. Looks very pretty though. But yeah, so hold on. There goes my car. I think there's a way to teleport. And if so, I could teleport myself up here, I think. There's supposed to be. Is it down here? No. Okay, there's something in here for teleporting. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. But anyway. Okay. I believe I shall grab water real quick, and then we'll be right back and I guess split up the track as it is right now a bit more, and then try to export it the old way. That way we can actually test it, make sure there's no clipping on anything, and you know, do at least get to the underground section as far as the lab is concerned. And then once that's done, then we can start bringing in the pipe stuff. So be right back. I'm gonna grab a water because I didn't realize this would be like a pseudo tutorial in a way and do a lot of talking, but you know, here we are. And yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Where am I? There I am. Hello, I'm back. Got a water. So, what we need to do for this... most of these track segments are absolutely going to be too long here. So I would need to go through, double check the vertice count, and I think it's 25,000 or so that we would need to get each segment down to. And if they are larger than that, which I'm pretty sure like all of them are, we need to split it into separate segments. And aside from, I'd say like down here, yeah, I think only really in this section here we would need to be a bit careful, because I need to get the half-pipe stuff put in here. So I would need to keep at least slightly clean topology in that, or at least keep that in mind for later, to like re-merge those once I get the half-pipe stuff put in here. So what that would look like is just opening this up here and just grab this and just go blurp. Yeah, that looks good. Split. I just got to go through and do that for pretty much all of these here. And I'll keep the numbering scheme the same so I know which ones are which. So like this, go, yeah, that's probably good. And split. And I think this one needs to be split a little more. So I'll grab half of that again and split. And I'll keep it like within like the 15,000 range or so. I think that'll probably be fine. So like that's probably like very ugly split, but you know, no one will know. No one will see that. That's fine. Actually, never mind. That was not quite enough. Yeah, there we go. Split that. Grab you. So this section is... that might be okay, but still going to need a bit more. Yeah, if I do that. And then split the section. That's a bit easier. Grab around there. Split the section. Grab the last piece, not please. Split the section. Ta-da! That should all be good. Same thing here. In fact, I'm gonna be weird. Split that section. That way I could then grab that. Split that section. Same with you. Or just eyeball about that much. And split about that much. And sort of expecting the jump here, I'm gonna try to keep this a bit short. That way when I move that, I can, you know, keep it a bit under control there. And in the same vein, because I know the jump's gonna be here, I'm gonna select some that's a bit after it, so that I can have a clean selection of where the jump needs to be. And then, yeah, let's say about that much is probably fine. And that's actually a bit too much there, so I'm gonna grab. That's probably good. Dang it! No, that's still too much. Okay, fine. We're just gonna do a weird kind of section like that. That'll be okay. Again, no one will ever know that this has happened. Except you guys. You guys will know. Let's say that much. And that much. Probably good. That much. Probably fine. Same there. Look. Little more. Like that. 2 more segments. This one's a long one. Here we go. And I think I'll go to after the jump here, and then the rest I'll move into a different collection for later. Because right now this is insane amount of meshes. But it'll be worth it eventually. There we go. And then I'm going to add a new collection called, I don't know, well, I guess Misc or something. And then go in here, grab all of you, move you into there for now, and then hide you. So we only have this portion of the track to worry about. And then we shall export as FBX, make sure it's only selected to mesh, scale of 0.01. And yeah, we'll export as Skorost fake. There we go. Now then, I gotta go to the KS editor. Which means going into Steam, Assetto Corsa, content, no, not content, SDK, editor, KS editor. There we go. Okay. You know, I should probably add another window capture so you guys can see this too. A lot of window captures today. There we go. And this one in here, you go File, Open FBX, and then grab the thing we just exported, Skorost Bake, and then it's gonna try to load. Don't take forever. Maybe throw a couple errors, who knows? Any minute now. Oh boy, it's not responding. That's fair, it's massive. It's a massive track. Hey, there we are. Just to make sure, I'm gonna go clear, default, and then if you look around, oh, what is that? Perhaps that is a Skorost of sorts. So now we go File, Save CAN5, Save as track, and then save over the one in the track file export error. That's not good. Okay, that is no. Okay. Oh, I see what happened. It failed to save one of the textures because I have it in the wrong spot. Where is it? Trackside. There we go. Okay, now save the track file. Okay, and it's saved. Should be good, so I can close that now. And I'll hide that window on OBS just in case. Now I go to the 10 billion different folders where I have everything saved. Replace Skorost. And so what we've done so far should load up now. If I go to the game. I appreciate everyone stopping by. Looks like there's quite a few lurkers. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Ta-da! We are in! And only up to where we stopped, or, you know, stopped splitting on track. That's as far as it's gotten. But we are on the starting line, so we can actually test this. So that's good. Oh wait, hold on. Gotta... There we go. This might take some getting used to, the fact that the starting line's also curved. Ideally it would be flat, but then I'd have to make the transition piece for the flat section, and I don't really want to bother doing that right now. We'll see, maybe I'll change my mind later. And there's no jump there, so I don't have to worry about anything. I do have to worry about the negative bank here, or anti-bank, or whatever. But there's also no jump on the loop yet, so we don't have to worry about that either, which is nice. So far so good, no real clipping. Oh, I biffed it. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be any weird clipping stuff going on. Which there shouldn't be. I don't think there's any chance for clipping yet. Then again, I'm not necessarily the fastest driver in the world. Okay. So this is a test to see if... I mean... Ow. We're okay. Oh, look. Yeah, we're fine. I assume if you take the jump a little slower, then you'll probably be okay. But from the looks of things, I think we're doing fine so far. Okay, cool. Which means next on the list is to continue splitting the track, I guess. I'm just gonna move everything back. Then keep on keeping on. Grab, say that much. There we go. Okay. Now this is something... I have this thing where I have like a caution strip for the anti-bank stuff, and this is also an anti-bank corner. But it doesn't start here, it's like somewhere around here, so I should probably do that real quick. So I need to open an older version of Skorost so I can grab reference on that. So let's see, if I go here, this version of Skorost is what I've been using to test the undertrack on. And it's also the version in that latest video I posted. As you can see, it has the tunnel and the half pipes and stuff. So really this is the one to reference when it comes to like where should I start the half pipe sections and where the transition pieces are and all that. On this, the anti-bank warning starts here. So if I go to a bake version and sort of line them up, I want to say it's here-ish, it looks like. Sorry, I gotta here-ish is what I'm thinking. And I have the see-through thing turned off, though. Yeah. Which means it stops right around here, I believe. And with the see-through thing turned off, I could just press L on these sections, and it'll only select the top layer, which is the road. And I can confirm that by inverting the selection, hiding. Oh, I screwed up. Whoopsie. Grab only you, which should be the top section. No, it's still not. Grab the top. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, there's a smart way of doing this. Select everything that has the material of road, invert the selection, hide it. There we go. Now let's do this again. I believe that is roughly where it needs to start. Yeah. And then it ends roughly here-ish. Which looks about right. Yeah, because this is where it starts and it like ends right before then. So it's decent amount of warning time. Once you understand the language of the track. So then all this will have the texture, so I duplicate the road texture. No, hold on. New texture, but the new texture will be caution. And then assign that to that. There we go. Ta-da! So now when you're driving, you'll see this and that'll be like a warning that this section is anti-banked. So when you're driving on it, you can't really see where it's going. And also you have to be careful of your speed or else you'll fall off. And in my opinion, this one is more difficult than that one, because even though that one is sharper, and so you have to take it slower, on this one, you have gained a lot of speed coming up here, and there's a downhill section right here. So you'll have to like start braking on the downhill to line yourself up for this. Plus you're entering it already at a turn, so it's like this whole section here, the follow through on this is a bit tricky. I like it though. I know people aren't very big into the anti-bank corners on this track, but I like it and it's accurate to the video game. And in my opinion, keeping this track accurate to the video game is, so long as you can still drive on it. I think it's fine to make it less fun if it's more accurate to the video game. Because really it's just a showcase of how powerful these cars are, that they can maintain like 100 miles an hour on something this difficult to, or this wild to drive on, kind of thing. That's just me, though. Anyway, where were we? We were splitting up this. I think it's fine if we grab before the caution material. And so grab everything here. And I'll make this a clean cut instead. So like that. So like it's a clean cut here where the material changes. And I think that will make things a bit easier on us. And in a similar sense, I'll have a clean cut on this end too. There we go. Grab the rest of that. I believe that's clean, right? Yeah. There we go. Grab something like that. And once again, there's a jump here. I kinda did not plan it correctly. But I can clean it up. I can't quite remember if the jump is in here or in here. This is an interesting jump because you jump into like a tunnel, but it's like a regular tunnel, not the half-pipe tunnel where it's like a flat road with the tunnel structure. So you kind of have to line it up correctly, but you're coming in at a bit of a turn. So it's like, I don't know, it's interesting. I haven't died too often on that one though. Seems relatively consistent so long as you don't like bounce on the landing. I feel like the lead up into the jump is pretty consistent. There we go. Okay, that should be the easy part done. Jesus, that's a lot of meshes on the side here. Oh boy. Okay, so I think on this stuff, I'm just gonna have to go for it and split it the same way we do these, and then I'll come back later and make it a clean cut. I think that might be the go-to play here. Yeah. You know, alternatively, I could have just grabbed the whole track and split everything into different mesh pieces. That might have worked, actually. In retrospect. Meh. We'll do that later. Hold on, I gotta check something. I like how you can see which parts of the monitor I'm looking at. Kind of, ooh, ooh, yeah. If I'm looking down at the phone, right? Yeah. Tracking's a little weird. Probably because I have my window open, so the sunlight's messing with it. Okay. Back to work. This one's gonna be a bit weird to select because it overlaps with itself, so I have to mess with the camera a lot on here. Case in point, this first turn here, because I want to select that much of the track. I kind of want a clean line, so something like that instead. But from there, we should be good. To just select like this. And I think that'll be fine there. So I think you only need this much for the transition. And if not, I can just select those two pieces, re-merge them, and separate them like normal. Oh, wait, no. It's gotta be more like that. Something like that. Should be good. Next piece. Big up, big one. Oh, hold on. Somewhere around there. That is too much, so we're gonna go about halfway on that. There we go. Yo, Ash! Welcome in, welcome in. I am making a track mod, so we're doing some Blender work today. How's it going? I'd say that much. Oh, and look at that, perfect. There we go. Almost there. And this, I'm gonna be especially messy with this because pretty much all of this is gonna be deleted anyway. Because the tunnel starts here, and I think the exit is roughly around there or so. I think a little early on that. And then the rest of this up to here is like half pipe. I'm not sure how people are gonna feel about the tunnel section. I like it, but you definitely need to learn it beforehand. Like, it's not easy to understand what's going on once you're in there. Let's say roughly that much of the track. Oh yeah, school's out. Congrats on that. Happy for you, happy for you. I have this week and next week, personally, and then I get back into college stuff. So, Yeah. I hope you've been enjoying your break. And definitely not cutting yourself again. Don't do that. And I think this is going to be the last bit that's kind of complicated to split up. Because after this it's just flat, mostly. But this is a weird, it's kind of crosses over itself. It's very fun to drive, but kind of hard to keep organized here. Let's see. Think roughly here to maybe the start of the loop. Like that. It's probably good. And then this section, if I grab from there to here-ish, should be fine. Where'd the music go? Oh, the music is done. Wow. Okay, as long as your thumb's okay. Let's see, more music. What music should we play? Let's do this. Oop. Bot. Mod view. Grab view. And ban. And then on YouTube side, I gotta go to YouTube. YouTube. Mod view. Come on, YouTube, load the chat so I can delete the message. Yeah, that is impressive. Cutting yourself on a soda can. That's quite the feat. That's for sure. I mean, I'm glad it's okay now, but yeah. Come on, YouTube. There we go. Remove. There we go. Now the VOD won't have that message. Hell yeah. Big brain. Okay. Back to work. I think if I select to the middle point there, that should be good. And now we repeat what we just did. So grab that much or so. Split that selection. And grab to roughly where it crosses over or so. Split that. This is going to be weird to do. Something like that. And then the bit where it crosses over. Can I just grab the whole thing? Yeah, I can. There we go. Okay, so that's the complicated part done. Little more. Why does it sometimes stare at the camera? I don't know. It's probably the tracking being weird. I can close my blinds, actually. There we go. But yeah, it's camera tracking, so it's not the greatest. I think most of the super professional fancy VTubers use like a Apple iPhone or whatever tracking, and that's better. But I don't like Apple. And I'm definitely not gonna get a phone just for tracking. Like that doesn't sound like a wise financial decision, so yeah. That's probably why it just straight up stares at the camera. Alright, and there we go. One more section, and then we could throw it in game, and it should look perfectly fine, and the pits should work this time. I'd say that much. That is too much. That much. About there. About there. There, and last bit. There we go. Yeah, with Blender you sort of have to learn it bits and pieces. Like I don't know how to animate in Blender quite yet, or how to like make a render or whatever. But when it comes to this much is mostly just modeling and then exporting. So it's not that bad. It took a little bit to figure out exactly what I needed, but yeah. Blender is pretty cool though, it's very powerful. Alright, so mesh, scale 0.5, export as that file. And then I have too many stuff open. Open up KS Editor. There it is. File, open FBX. Grab the bake file. And then now we wait 10 billion years. How's the music? Is the music too quiet or something? Feels kind of quiet on my end. Oh right, after the stream I'm going to mention in the Discord, but might as well say it here too. Next week I will be streaming twice. I will have a stream, I believe it's Tuesday, let me check. Yep, Tuesday at 5 Central Standard Time. I'm going to be playing some Minecraft with Davis and Amai. I have a cool skyblock thing where the island has physics to it. So if you build on one side, the island will like lean and everything. We'll see how that goes. I think it'll be fun. But it is off my normal time, but that's when everyone was free, so if you're interested in that, look forward to it. And then I'll stream normal time on Friday. I believe we will get back to Portal on that one. I think that's the plan. Oh, yay, loaded. Just double check everything has loaded correctly. Let's clear the weather. Give us color. It looks like the track. The track is correct. Except the curbs. The curbs are broken again. So I gotta grab that file. There it is. Alrighty. Looks about right. So save the track. Put it in the folder correctly. There we go. And then we can close that again. And then grab the folder. Put it in the tracks folder for the game. Open up the game. Ta-da! I believe. Yep, looks like everything's in. Looking all fancy. The under track is all good. It's kind of bright. It's a bright orange. I guess that's fine. Half pipe looks good. Not all that bumpy. I mean, that's a little bit of a bump, but I think it's probably fine. If anyone cuts the inside corner here, it might not be super optimal, but it doesn't look too bad. That section's all good. The underground section, if I can get underground. Here it is. That's looking good. The tunnel pipe is evil. It looks very evil right now. But that's why it should be a pipe shape. We'll do that next. And the jump looks like a jump. Yay! Alrighty. Let's give... What? Drop my controller. We're okay. Everything's okay. Let's give her a test drive. Supposedly, in the next update, the cars are going to get slower. So I might have to change those moguls, so it's a bit easier to jump them. I can't jump them in this car, because this is the active version of the Hongul, and it's slower already. Easier to control, but it doesn't have enough acceleration for the moguls. And if you don't know what I mean by jump them, I can hop in the regular Hongul and show it off. It's, in my opinion, one of the most fun parts about this track, that you can do that. It's definitely risky, so during a race you probably would not want to, unless you have balls of steel or something. Slow down here. The jump. Turbine to pitch back down, and I've overshot. Yeah, I definitely need to... Oh, I thought your chat messages were going through. Did you mention something after the Dog of Wisdom part? I've been checking. I think I have my live chat. I don't know. I think it's fine. Hold on. I want to test this with the fast car too, while we're here. Huh. I don't have any, like, moderation or stuff that would catch any messages, and I don't know why it didn't go through. Sorry about that. Alrighty. First I shall reset the car so that the temperature is correct. Okay. This is what it looks like in order to jump. Oh, never mind. Clipping's a little weird, it looks like. Ah. Ta-da! Oh, no! Anyway, you get the idea. This is what I think is one of the cooler or more interesting parts of having these hills. It's like if you go too fast, you lift off the ground, and that's not good. Unless you go fast enough and you time it right so that you're kind of just like bouncing. Like that. It is by far the fastest way down that section of the track. But of course, you know, it's kind of risky, because if you aren't careful, then you clip wrong and then you bounce off, and then, you know, there goes your lap. Ta-da. So, yeah. Yeah, YouTube's probably broken. You gotta love it. It's one of the biggest applications in the world, and yet it can't do messages correctly. Okay, I shall show off in the Speed Racer Discord what we've done so far. Let's see. Gotta grab the screenshots. Because I took some. Let us see here. This one, this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's causing that, man. Sorry. Try refreshing. Maybe that'll work? Got another Skorost update for y'all. Blah 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 blah. You're on that. Oh, I'm not sure. Close it, open up again, or something. It could be your internet too. Who knows? Oh yeah, it's probably not your internet then, huh? I'm not sure, man. I don't know. The internet's a weird place. It doesn't work all the time for some reason. Alright, there we go. The Discord has been notified. Assetto Corsa Discord. Which is not in the description, is it? If you want to check that out, check out some of the videos I just uploaded. They're in there. Link to the Discord is. It is a very fun mod. Will recommend. Very much recommend. Left the stream and came back and it's still broken. Oh man. Yeah. I'm not sure what to tell you. It is a very fun. Your post on your channel. Oh. Aw, thank you. Yeah, maybe YouTube was just thinking that was like a self-promo thing, or you sent a link or something, and it automatically removed it. I wonder if there's a way if I could like interfere with YouTube on that, because that's not cool. But yeah, I checked out your channel. I see the post. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Alrighty, back to work. Again. So now that we have all of the flat section split up here. How many? That's how 102 objects just for that. That is wild. Jesus. Okay. Oh, maybe just heard the word post and thought it was self-promo or something. I don't know. I don't understand how YouTube works. It's a wild place. Oh, show everyone. Yeah, that's smart. Yes. Oop, hold on. I gotta go to it again. Oh, no, wait, no, the music. Come back, music. I ruined it. Okay, there we go. I hate that you can't just click on someone's name in the chat and go to their channel that way. I had to go to the comment you left earlier today and go to your channel that way. Hold on. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Add a 10th window capture of the day. Ta-da! Hold on. Right there. Subscribe. Yeah, hold on. Right there. Right there. Right. Eh. Yeah. I don't have hands. Eh. Right there. Yeah. Also follow Ash. Although I don't think you make videos, do you? Follow him anyway. Or do that too. Yeah, what Stream Elements said. Yeah, good job, Stream Elements. You're doing the best you can. Okay, so now we gotta do all this again, but with the half-pipe section, which is going to be a nightmare. So first things first, I want to make a collection in here. It's a new collection. And I'll name this Bank, so we know which part of the road that is. If I grab all of you, move you in here, there we go. And I'll make another one, name it Pipe. And then I gotta go to one of my blend files. It's one of you. Oh, right, yeah. Well, that sucks. Hold on. I gotta go to this one, which is the raw file. And let's see, it's not active dev, that's the transition piece. We already did the bank, and we're not doing flat, so it's this one. Yeah, this is the track piece we're doing next, and that's mainly going to go down here. But just based on how my workflow is, we're gonna have to apply it to the whole thing and then select specifically this section. Which is unfortunate, but you know, that's how we roll. So, I have to select U3, Control C, go to the other one, this guy, and then in here, Control V, and then delete the track path, we don't need that. And then material, make sure the materials are correct, so I don't have duplicates. There we go. Unused data. Delete all of you. Delete all of you. Delete you. And then you guys have to choose track path new. Oh yeah, go to bed. No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Where's the curve? There we go. There we go. And you can see where the track gets cut off and I had to do it manually. You know, this is kind of interesting. A vertical half pipe. Or vertical hairpin, but the hairpin's a half pipe. That's kind of cool. Something to keep in mind, I suppose. Alright, and then I apply the mirror. It should be clean like that. And then I merge them all into one, just so it's easier to keep organized. And then I'm gonna duplicate. Move the duplicate in here. Call it backup, just in case I need it. There we go. And then I apply the modifiers. Wow, we've been streaming for 2 hours already. Dang. I appreciate everyone stopping by. I know this is kind of not usually what you'd expect a streamer to do. Usually they play games or something, but I'm glad you guys are sticking with me on this, because I really want to get this done. And also I think it's kind of fun to do Blender stuff. 2 million vertices. 2.4 million. Okay. So I think for now, the trick is going to be to grab as much of this as we would need, which I think should be like up to, like, say here's probably plenty. Yes, do as Ash says. He is wise. Let's grab 2 here. And actually, while we're at it, I'm gonna hide the regular track so it's easier to see what we're doing. So we'll grab from there to, let's say here. Just so we have plenty. Night Ash, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate ya. Forgot what I was saying for a second. Checking something again. Alright, I think we'll get this half-pipe stuff split and the rest of it cleaned up. And then we'll call it quits. I think that's plenty of progress for one day. Actually, I don't need to be careful. I can overlap like that because all this is going to be one thing anyway. And then I'll split sections of it later. Just gotta make sure I get everything. So I'm not missing any topology later. Something like that. Something like that. Up to there. This bit's gonna be kind of complicated. Just because of how close proximity the track is to itself. I think I can get away with doing that. There we go. Yeah. Ta-da! I think that's as much of the track that would use the half pipe as possible. So the rest can be deleted. So we invert. Well, first we hide, make sure it all looks correct. There's nothing missing. Yep, looks good. So reveal it again. And delete faces. That should be good. Ta-da. Okay. I think I'll call it here. Really, all we would need to do next is get the transition pieces in place so we know where we can put the transition stuff. And then same thing we did with the bank section. We just split this up into reasonable chunks and then split those into something the game can load. So, you know, just more of what we've been doing. But yeah, so thanks everyone for stopping by. I love you guys. Thanks for all the lurking. I plan to get this track done sometime next week, or this week coming up. I would like to make a video of a full lap on the track. I think that would be really cool. And when I do that, I'll have that video out when the track's live, and I'll not only have a link to the Speed Racer Discord, but I'll also have a direct link to the track. Jesus, I can't speak. To the track in the description of that video. I think that'll be something people appreciate. But yeah, aside from that, next week, Minecraft and Portal. And I'll try to get some more videos out that are not Speed Racer related. Probably some shorts too. I probably should do that. That would be smart. But yeah, bye Davis, bye Ash, who's probably asleep by now. He better be asleep by now. And bye Pokemon Go, which I'm pretty sure is Emilio. And bye all the lurkers. Blah 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 blah. Bye. Hold on. If I go to the ending screen, do you think it'll work this time? It should, right? Nope, it's not. It didn't work. I need to fix. Nope, that still didn't. I'm clicking the wrong thing. It's not.